Hello, everybody. This is Carol from Friendly Quail. I was just working on a Christmas journal, and I decided I should turn on the camera and let you be with me. That way I can talk and I'm not talking to myself, hopefully. Okay, so it's Christmas time, and this is journal number 3. I'm not finished with 1 and 2 yet. I'm still working on them, but I thought today I would take you along on a little journey with this one. Now, the cover for this one I copy crafted. I used the idea that Anna had at Made by Graneth, and I've got, this was what the cover looked like, and I have some little labels down here. I have one here covering the actual name of the book, and then put this on top. So I was happy with how that turned out. It's very bright red compared to what I kind of like the old color, but it will be good. Now I also have to talk about the pages in here. A number of years ago, I bought some digitals, and I printed them off. They were Christmas digitals, and I just printed off a set, and I still had them. I had not used them, so I pulled them out, and I thought, they were white on the back, and I didn't like that. And they weren't coffee, I didn't print them on coffee dyed paper or anything. And it just looked too new, and I just didn't like it. So I experimented. I put coffee on them. Now I have a jet printer, inkjet. So the color is not totally color fast. So you're going to see that it leaked through to the other side. But I liked this better than plain white on the back. I really did. So I went ahead, I just tested one, and I thought, I'm just going to go for it, and I did all of them. So I have those papers in here, and I have coffee dyed papers, and I have a few book pages and things like that. But I have a lot of those. Since I paid for them, I thought I may as well use them. So this is the inside cover, and so I have Noel on there that I die cut. And this is an image from, and a lot of the images that are going in here are from this book, The Illuminated Book of Days. Illustrations are by Kate Greenaway and Eugene Grassett. So a lot of these are Kate Greenaway. And this one I cut out, and I have the 3 little people. It looks like, I think this is supposed to be a boy, even though he has long hair because he has pants on, and the 2 girls. And I put down one of the stickers from Tim Holtz, Christmas Time Has Come at Last. So I'm working on the signatures. And I have done a few things, and this one especially. So I will be doing more. But this here is a picture of Charles Dickens, and I have made it into a flip. And this was the name of, actually, not this book, but the first journal number 2. But I put his picture in this one. And I have this book from Cornhill. What year was that from? I wrote it down somewhere, so if I don't have it on, I'll have to do that. But these were about gifts that you could give for Christmas. This is a December part that I took out of the book and just put it on that page. And here I am I used a Christmas card. You can see the writing on this thing, but I'm going to put this down as a tuck for a card. So what I'm going to do is, and I don't want the writing to show, of course, I'm going to do the entire bottom down here with glue. And then I'm going to do this side here. That way, I can put that on here. It's glued in totally here and on here, and then I can slide a card in there like that. I'm going to leave that there just for now. For sure. I'm not sure if that's the one that's going to stay there, but it'll remind me. Okay, and here's another one of the pages. And of course, this is on just a coffee dyed page. This is a page from cross stitch, or a painting book with Santas in it. Okay, and I made a little pocket, and she is going to go on this page right here, again as a tuck. So I hope everyone's doing well, and thank you for being here today. If you're a regular, thanks for coming back. If you're new, welcome. Right now I'm working on some Christmas journals. And a lot of my journals I make from old books. But sometimes I make the covers as well. And some are soft covers, some are hard covers. So this was Sunshine in the Alleghenies, but it had a house, and there's a house here. So I thought that would be a good card to go in there. And then one of the little Tim Holtz scales. Okay, and I think I would like to put something else in here yet. Maybe a back here. I have some people doing snowballs, and I've already distressed these. Now, before I leave this signature, I have some other things to put in it. Wanted to make sure I got some pictures in from that book. But in this signature, I am also going to do some stamping. And I'm thinking, I put this one here already. That's a die cut, and then I poked out little, used a punch to do little circles, 1/8-inch circles, and put it on like a holly with the berries. And I might want to put one more in here near the back, even if it's just a little one like this. I could kind of put that there. I think that would kind of stand that out. Now, where do I want to do it though? Do I want to do it like this? I think so. Okay, and I also have done some distressing on these as well, because you have to do it very carefully because of all the little peekies on the die cut. I think this one is, I don't know, it's some kind of an evergreen. I'm not sure what, but there. Now I can also do some stamping before I leave here, but maybe I'll leave all the stamping for later. See how much time we have. Okay, this is signature 2. I did cut a hole, punched a hole in this first page, and on the second page I have this circle, so it's a peekaboo. I'll have to be very careful when I sew this in, so that stays right in the middle of that when I sew it in. So we've got that, all right. And let's see, we've got, I'm just looking what's in here. Oh, this is an envelope, and I put a little holly type piece on there and a Merry Christmas to all. And then on the other side, I might stamp it. I'm not sure yet, but it's an envelope. And I put this on the inside to make this a little stronger, so it could be a tuck if you wanted it to be. and just used one of my paper clips that I used patina on. And on this side, then there'll be something inside of it, like a piece of paper even. This was one of the first day of issues that I purchased, and this one was for a Christmas stamps from 1966. So I might put a stamp on here. In fact, yeah, I probably will, but I'll come back to that later. Okay. This I am going to put in as a tuck. Okay, so I'm going to go along the edge and up the side. This is something from Tim Holtz. It is like a telegram. It says, what? Holiday greetings. Marion Briscoe, Merry Christmas to you and Aunt Lou, and many more to come, Carl Mathuti. Okay, and that'll just be like a tuck, like that. So, let's see. I think the picture on here would be good. Let's see. I notice that so many of her pictures are facing to the right, so I can't try to keep them for only on left pages. So they'll just have to be looking to the next page. Okay, get that on there. I've already got a couple of those. Oh, I also just put a circle on here. I also have a couple of the greenery things in this well, not necessarily. I got one on here. If I have them left, I'll go back and get another one. Maybe put it near the end. Okay. Now this one, maybe I could put this on the cover. So I will do that. The cover of the signature, because it doesn't, whoops, oh no. Only got one little drop of glue on that, so thank goodness. Okay. Let's see what we have in here. This is going to go here. This is, I made this in Try Something New Tuesday. I used some of the Amazon wrapping or stuffing paper, whatever they call it, that they put in with your order. And I made it into a little bag, and then I embossed the top of it using an embossing folder and my Big Shot, and then decorated it. So this will be a pocket that will be on this page. Oh, okay. And this is one of my washi tape frames where I make the washi tape on the entire thing, cut it up, glue it on a different way, and then cut things out of it with the Sizzix or the Big Shot. And this is a guest check that I used some of this paper on, and Tim Holtz, and a little twisted paper, a special delivery, that's Tim Holtz, and just put a little safety pin in here and tied a piece of trim on there. The safety pin, you can see, goes all the way through, but then I glued this down. So that will go in there. Okay, now let's see. I have that on the cover. Oh, here I put one of these die cuts. It was the green, and then I again punched out little circles and glued them on as little berries. I have another one of those too that might end up going in here. Okay, let's see. I need something maybe back here. This is like two kids having a snowball fight, and this one was like an older, like a mom or something, and she's holding a bunch of snowballs, and they thought it might be cute to have it like she's sneaking up on them, and she's gonna get them with her snowballs. It's something I would have done, I have to admit it. My kids always thought I was a little nuts. Like one time we had some sheer curtains on our front window, and we had a bird feeder out there, and there was a squirrel eating out of the bird feeder. He would hang down and he would get some food and go back up on the top and eat it. And I really like squirrels, and I didn't mind that he was eating food out of the bird feeder. And then squirrels have to eat too. But just, I don't know what made me do it. The devil made me do it. I don't know. I said to my kids, watch this. And I snuck up really slowly up to the window. And then I grabbed the shears and threw them open and went, rah, at the squirrel. And the squirrel just froze and then peed all over the bird feeder. So my kids, they thought it was hysterical, but yeah, I'm a little nuts. Okay. Let's see. I have a pocket to put in here. I think I'll put it on this page because then this page can be written on. And I just took, this is just a pocket made out of book page with a piece folded over. I cut this edge with a pinking shears and put some stickers and things on it to make it a pocket. And this will not be a double pocket. This book is too fat to have lots of extra stuff in it unless I take signatures out. And I'd rather leave them in and just not put as much stuff in it. Okay, so let's see. Go to the edges and get this pocket in. And this is a Tim Holtz card, but I thought you could write on the back of this one. So right now that's what's going in there with the bird. Okay, it's done except for stamping. Let's see. I don't think I have anything in here. Oh, I do. I have one of these little things. I didn't think I put any of those in here yet. But let's see. This is signature 4. I have 7. 5, 6, 7. Oh, here, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have enough to put one thing in each. One picture in each. So let's see. This looks like it could be a mom taking her kids to church. And since Mary and Jesus are on here, I'll put that one on. Fussy cut it out because it wasn't a square. So I just cut around it. And I'm going to put her down here. She's facing that way. And that way she is like she's going to church. Okay. Okay, this is something that I'm trying. I cut this picture out of a book. And I put it on cardstock, and then I cut it out and I folded it like this so it will become a pop-up. I have not done this before. I was trying it, and I might do a video on how to do it if you're interested. I saw it on one, and but this is the thing. I can't, when I glue this in, I can't move it for a while, so I'm not going to glue it in right now. I'm going to glue it in. I'm going to put glue on these two right here and get that in, and then I'll have to hold it until it's dry, and then it will fold up in the book like this, so when you open it up it'll pop up. So I thought I'd try that. That's cute. This was from a Victorian Christmas book. All right, so that's going to be there. All right, I have a pocket to put on here. Again, it's a book page. It's from A Christmas Carol. And I have on the little pocket a big tag and a poinsettia and poinsettia on there too. And I'm just going to glue this in. It's only one layer up there, so I got to be careful. It's not strong enough to be a double pocket. I actually made this pocket a while ago when I have a whole series called, it's a whole playlist, 12 Days of Pockets, where I show you how to make all different kinds of pockets. So if you haven't seen it and you're interested, go to my homepage and you can go ahead and get that playlist to look at. It's been one of my most popular things that I've done. Okay, and in this pocket I'm putting a little booklet that I made with Try Something New Tuesday. That's going in there. Okay, and let's see. I'm gonna put, I want it on that. Up here. Like the birds standing on it. This is holly, so if I put this one here, it would be like continuing holly. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to put some glue on the back. These are a pain. This is good to have the art glitter glue with the tiny tip, because I can kind of control that not too much glue comes out, but I can get it all over everything. So what I've been doing the last day or so is trying to help my sister-in-law find a place to live, because she's getting her check from her destroyed double wide, and she's going to have it raised and move. So I'm looking to help her find, I need to cut some more of these little dots. I don't have enough of them around here. Okay. Got my red. And this is the one I'm using. It's an 1/8 inch. So if I slide that underneath, I can do a bunch of them. And they go in the little, this little thing, but they fall out the bottom, some of them. So I should have enough of that. Probably more than I need, but if I drop them, I have enough extra. Okay, so get a little dot of glue on it. And I'm putting them on. I'm going to put them kind of, and most of them are going to be in groups of 3. That's how I always see holly. 3 leaves, 3 dots, 3 berries. Get that on. So she was telling me, like, well, I can only afford this much a month, but I found a place that it's a little more than what she said, but cable, Wi-Fi, a bunch of meals, and utilities are all included. And she probably wouldn't need to keep her car because she's 81. And she was talking about giving up her car if she went somewhere where she didn't need it. It's 4 miles from our house. So if she needs to go somewhere, my husband can pick her up and take her. But they have a service for transportation. So if she needs to go to the doctor or anything, they'll take her to the doctor. And I think that's included in the price. We're going to go take a tour of it on Tuesday and find out if you have to pay extra for any of those amenities or if that's all included. I had gone online. I found a website that was a place for mom, it's called. And the lady I talked to was actually up in New York somewhere. But they have all the listings of all the places, and unfortunately we live in a place that's in an area that's very pricey. So she doesn't have as many options. That looks good. Okay. And I got one in there. I didn't realize I had put so many in there. Okay. Here's another pocket. It's made, it says cookies up here, and it's donuts with potatoes, fried cakes, bread rolls, elegant rolls from an old cookbook. Again, only 1 page. The whole thing will be glued down. The pocket is double to give it some strength. So my sister-in-law she's just overwhelmed, and you know, she's been trying to decide what to do, and her kids wanted to move up, one in Wisconsin, one in New York City. She doesn't think she could afford New York City. She doesn't want to go back up where she was. She doesn't want to be cold. She likes the weather down here, and if she's close to us, well, we can have her over like we do now, and it's closer. It's only 4 miles from our house, so that's even better. I'm going to put some decorations on here because that's not decorated. Let me get my things here and see what I maybe want to put on it. I kind of like that flower on there, but I don't know. A Merry Christmas and Happy New Year possibility. Can't be too big. Put something like this. No, that's almost too big. Maybe something like this. I know part of my book is off camera. Maybe I could put a wreath. Does that show up good enough? I don't know. I could put some ribbon under here. That might work. Or I could put a bell. I haven't been able to use any of these bells. It's sort of like, they're sort of big. But maybe if I did this, that would be okay. Maybe if I put a little word thing on with the bell, a little like Mary thing on, that would be better. Back up to where I was. Yeah. Actually, this one was on a different page. And I still have a sticky thing up here, so I'll stick it there. And I'll put cheer. I think that'll be good. See, I did some of those other things, and then I forgot I didn't decorate the card or the pocket. There's nothing on here either. So we'll see. I'll just go until, I've already got 33. I'll go a little tiny bit longer, and then I'll just make the next part of the video to watch another time. So I like to go and get all of this here. So I'll finish this. Going from bottom and top, if I go into those little corners from the back, they usually fill in okay. So I'm excited that these are nearing completion. All of them are. I still have to sew signatures in and put on end papers and that, but you know, once they're decorated, and I'm going to put stamps in, and I also have you know, the rest of these to put. I think if I kind of put that with the name showing through, that might be good. My fingers are getting brown from the ink. That just means I'm having fun. Okay. And get it on there. So I got glue on all of the points and places where it might lift up. Okay. Last couple days I finished reading a library book. And it was okay. But it was kind of sad. And I almost stopped reading it. Because there's someone, you know, a girl who was from Ireland, and she had married an American and moved to America. But she had come over to visit her mother when her sister died. And she had an affair with a boyfriend that she didn't tell him she was married. And then left and went back to her husband. And she had 2 kids somewhere in there. I think the kids came later. But she was already married when she had the affair with him. And that kind of stuff, you know, I've had friends who have told me, oh, they were having an affair. And it's like, if your marriage is that bad, put some effort into your marriage. And if it's not good enough, then get out of it. Why would you want to mess it up for a fling? I don't understand it. No, I've never been in that situation. But I just think I don't think I would want to do that. Put the effort into your own marriage. Okay. Yes. I'm going to go in here, and I do need to put something on there. So let's find something real quick. My husband came in, and he doesn't know I'm making a video, so maybe something nice and bright. So he will see my door is shut. He can't use that as an excuse. Okay. I might come back and I think I'm going to put this to the side a little bit and come back and put something else right here. I'll have to dig it out. So, yeah, he's still talking out there. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and here's one I made. I have a guest check pocket. Goes up in here. This is a pocket. And this is the pocket. This is glued on there. But I put the Santa in there peeking out. And then this card in here. And that is going to go right there. The fabric that is the for the tab is fabric that I put on a double-sided tape, and I did that in a Try Something New Tuesday, so that I would have it won't fray or anything when you cut it, and you can use it like washi tape. Okay. Well, that's going to go in here. And let's see, I haven't put any of these in. Maybe I'll put this one in here. Signature 5, yeah. It's another one from that book. All right. and it's cooled off and it's not as humid. So walked a couple times again and it felt good. I have to keep that up. Maybe I'll put it over here a little bit since they are looking that way. Yay! Okay. I might have to find a few other things. I don't know if I want to put that, because you could write on either side, really. Maybe I'll put it like there because this page is small. This is like cedar. So, let's see. Yeah, my husband just was out shopping. We're not going to make a full turkey for Thanksgiving. We're going to make a turkey breast just in the crock pot, and that way, and we invited my sister-in-law, and she didn't know if she wanted to come over. My son has to work till 5:30. You can tell there's a punch-out thing that got caught in here somewhere. I saw it. Oh, it's stuck on my finger. Okay. We're going to put that little cedar there. That's the kind of Christmas tree my husband always had, because they lived on a farm and they had tons of cedar all over their farm. And so they always seemed to have a Christmas tree that was cedar. Maybe we'll put them up here. Well, maybe not, because I've got 2 more left. So I'll see what I have in these. Oh, I have a little Christmas card that I cut with this little angel that I'm going to make into a tuck. Get this and up a little ways onto there. And that will be a tuck. Isn't she cute? And then we'll have this here. And I did have, let's see, where is it? It fell on the floor. Picking it up. Okay. All right. Because there's mistletoe on this, maybe I'll put this mistletoe here. This says, mistletoe is revered by the Druids as a cure for many ailments. Although, maybe I have to put it down here. Maybe I had this like this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Although some parts of the plants are poisonous, modern science has found that it also has properties that can relieve nerve diseases. So if I put this down first and then I can put that, that'll be something on this page. Even though it's a writable one. A lot of these you could write on in here, so I'm not taking away too much. This is about where I want it, I think. Okay. Stuff is stuck into me. I do have this one already distressed, so that saves me a little time. And then after this, I think I will stop for today, and I'll come back with another video that you can watch another day. Okay. There. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to end for now. It's already 45 minutes. I probably should have stopped a while ago, but I get carried away and I just keep going. Okay, so I'm glad you're with me today. If you stayed on through the whole thing, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. And I will come back in the next video to finish with our things in this journal and stamping, and then I also will do some stenciling in all 3 journals. So those are the things that I have coming up next. All right, so thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And remember, every day do something you love, because that's the secret to happiness. This is Carol saying bye.